Hi everyone, this is Neve Arthur from Living Aloud, and today we're talking about creating an MLM autoresponder that recruits. Now there's a few things that go into this, but the one main thing that I'd like to drive home is make sure you're not using your company's autoresponders. Now there's a couple of reasons for that, but the main reason is that when you get leads, you want your leads to build a relationship with you. They're only ever going to join you in your business if they know, like, and trust you, so you need to be building a relationship. Now, rather than spending all your time on the phone trying to build that relationship, an autoresponder is an excellent way to get to know them and to have them get to know you, so that they can see that you're someone who can actually help them to be a success. Now, if you're using your company's autoresponders, there's no personalization. They have no idea who you are. They just learn about the company. So you need to make sure that you're doing this yourself. Now, because of that, there's only a couple of programs I'd really recommend, and one is either Aweber or GetResponse. You definitely want to go with one of the bigger autoresponder type companies because they're going to be much more likely to keep compliant. Obviously, there's a lot of legalities around sending people emails and around spam and that kind of thing. And if you go with a big company like Aweber or GetResponse, that they're going to look after that side of things for you and make sure that you're fully compliant with the law so that you can't run into any trouble down the line. Also, they allow you to export your leads, and basically you own your list if you're using one of these companies. They also make it easy to send out a broadcast, so if you have a special announcement or something that you want to update your list on, you can do that quite easily. Now remember, the most important thing in your MLM autoresponder is building this list and showing people how valuable you can be to them. The more value that you put in your emails, the better. So start thinking more about how can I give people something that they need, or some information that they need to know, or explain something to them. How can you give them value? So be thinking about what it is that you can actually give to them, and not what you can get from them. Not how can I get more money out of them, how can I get them to click on my links, because it's all about what you can give, not what you can get. And if you focus on your autoresponders from that perspective, you are going to be 10 times more successful at recruiting. That's all where the relationship comes from. So I have written a much more in-depth article on this over at Easing Articles. So there's a link for that right below the video. So go ahead and click on that to learn a little bit more about how to really create an MLM autoresponder that recruits.